Why you are completely burnt out even when you love what you do. And I want to be brutally honest, as you know that I am, that you love your work. You're probably telling yourself you love your work, but it's so exhausting that you wake up completely tired even after a full night's sleep. You're doing the thing that you worked so darn hard for, the thing that you once dreamed about, and yet every single day feels heavier and heavier. You keep wondering, why am I so drained if this is what I'm supposed to love? Like, is it supposed to feel this way? No, because you are not broken if you feel this way. And don't tell yourself you're lazy. And no, it doesn't always mean that you have the wrong job or you're in the wrong business. It means something even deeper. It's going real deep. And we're going to talk about that today. So stay tuned. I see this all the time with my clients, my high achievers, my leaders, my business owners, people who have built their career and they wanted only to wake up one day feeling that life has been completely stuck out, like it really sucked the life out of them. They're not waking up feeling empowered and fulfilled. And they start questioning everything. Did I make the wrong choice? Is this burnout a sign that I need to quit? Is this the right place for me? Is this the right career that I'm supposed to be at? Am I supposed to be a entrepreneur and owner of my own business? Or am I just not cut out for anyone or anything? Do you see how we keep playing these stories in our head? Most of the time, it's none of what I just went over. What's happening is your energy is leaking silently, and no one ever taught you how to stop thinking that way. And so I'm going to give you the clarity of what happens. The truth is, loving your work doesn't mean it can't burn you out. I sometimes get burnt out, and I'm going to be honest. Burnout isn't always about work. It is about how you're operating inside of the work. And usually it comes down to three things. Number one is you're carrying too much that isn't yours. You're observing everyone else's stress, your team's problems, your clients, your expectations, maybe even your family pressure. And it's weighing on you, and that backpack is just feels like a ton of bricks. Have you ever felt that way? And number two is your spark has been completely buried, dissipated. Your vision, the creativity, the why that used to light you up has been replaced by meetings, deadlines, firefighting, carrying on all everyone's responsibilities. You're doing the work, but the parts that use to give your life, you are controlling it. So stop carrying all this heavy weight on you because you could do something about it. Number three is your body and mind are in a constant go mode. Rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. Go to work, come home, eat dinner, feed the family, eat dinner, go to sleep, get up. Or you don't even have a routine. You're never, you're never going to truly reset. Even when you take a break, your brain is still going. When you lay your head on the pillow, your brain is still going, thinking about the next email. How am I going to get the next client? What's the next problem I need to solve? The constant tension that completely drains you. It drains you faster than an actual work could ever drain you. Why? Why is that? It's that mindset, it's the shift that you're bringing onto yourself. So, what happens next? The different shift in the perspective is Burnout doesn't mean you need to throw away everything. It's a signal, a really loud signal for yourself that something needs to shift. So your body and your mind are saying, you can't still love this work, but not like this. And the good news is you can fix without blowing up your career, walking away from a career, or waiting for some perfect time to reset everything. And don't go and get validation from everyone so that you can hear the answer of you should walk away from your business because it's not working the way you wanted. So you're going to give up. You're walking away from a very good paying job that you feel like everything is on you and you're the one that's causing the problems and it's you, all these storytelling telling that you keep telling yourself. So what do? Throw up your hands and then just walk away. So the 3 practical shifts that you can start today, not tomorrow, is number 1 is the energy audit. Look at everything on your plate this week and ask yourself one question for each thing. Does this fuel me or does it completely drain me and burn me out? Just seeing the pattern will help you start making better choices. But where are you going to get the time and energy to do so? That's that self-reflection. We always should do a self-audit. I call it energy audit because whatever you're doing for a living needs your energy. Number 2 is reclaim one spark. What's one thing about your work or your life you used to love but lost touch with it? Maybe it's creating mentoring, a leadership strategy, instead of being buried in all the great details. Block 1 hour this week to reconnect with your spark. And number 3 is a real reset, not a fake one, a real honest reset. 10 to 15 minutes a day where you're not scrolling through your phone, right? Like constant scroll, you're laying in bed and you're scrolling and you're scrolling. And then you're looking at everybody's life and wish that you can live that life. And wow, that person makes so much money and they're doing great. What am I doing wrong? Yada, 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 right? So I'm going to tell you it's not working. There's no plan. So taking the 10 to 15 minutes a day where you're not scrolling, not working, not planning, just being, right? Go for a walk, take a breath, sit in silence. The signals your nervous system that it's safe to slow down is okay. And that's where your energy begins to recover. Take time for yourself to reconnect. If you are feeling so stressed out at work and you're constantly in the emails, whatever you're doing, walk away, go take a walk, go, maybe sit in your car and do a reset, a meditation, go outside, sitting, somewhere outside that you could just reflect in nature. Reset is so important. We feel that we have to constantly go, 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 go. And the more you keep doing that, you're going to lose clarity of yourself. You're going to lose yourself. You're not going to know what's the next step that I need to take. You're going to be on fumes. You're going to be running and running and running and running until you can't run anymore. So if this feels like I'm talking right to you, that's because I've seen the patterns over and over again with my clients, even when I was in corporate America, because burnout is definitely not fun. Burnout doesn't mean that you're failing or you failed. It's just a sign that the way you're operating needs to change. This is exactly what I help my clients with. Getting their energy, their mindset back, finding clarity, and creating a plan that actually works for them, not just everyone else. It literally pivots to them and their needs. And that is we lose clarity of ourselves. We keep putting ourselves on the back burner. And I always say this and ask yourself, do you feel empowered and fulfilled when you wake up? Are you loving yourself? Do you love your life? Do you love the money that's in your bank account? Do you love the car that you're driving? Do you love the house that you're in? If you don't, ask yourself why and what are you doing to make a change in your life? Do you love your relationship or relationships, your friends, your significant other? If you're not, why? What can you do differently to make the life that you want to live? You don't have to quiet everything down that you love. Like when I say quiet, that means don't hold it all in and just say, ah, I'll suck it up. No, you have all the tools in your toolbox. You have to stop doing it in a way that costs you everything because what you're doing right now is not working. But it doesn't mean you walk away and give up. It doesn't mean that you're failing. Me, myself, and my business, I'm constantly having to pivot, right? And there's certain things for with what I do that I need help. Do you think I run my business all by myself? Absolutely not. I have a team. And I'm still looking for a really good people that I know that can help grow my business because I can't just grow it all myself, right? It's just like if you're needing help or you're feeling lost and unclear, there's coaches, there's people out there that can assist you. And you may not align with everyone, but let me tell you, there are some really good people that are very passionate about what they do in this coaching space. So, what are you going to do differently that can help you? Start with not even three. I want you to start with these shifts that I just went over in my episode today that can take back your energy and remember that you can love your work and your life at the same time. It just starts with choosing you again. And remember, you have control of the will. Take what resonates with you, do something today about it. If this episode resonated with you, share it with a friend, family members, whoever you feel that would benefit from this episode today. I hope you enjoyed my episode today. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful for all of my followers and my audience. My podcast is growing and I'm so very grateful for it. And remember, again, be grateful for everything that you have in life. With gratitude, Nancy.